Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1983 Detroit Tigers season replay. Today's matchup is between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Detroit Tigers at Tiger Stadium. On the mound for the Blue Jays today is Jim Clancy, whose record is 1-6 with a 6.92 ERA. And pitching for the Tigers today is Jack Morris, whose record is 7-1 with a 2.91 ERA. So the Indians got the last game of the series against us as they won 5-2 yesterday. We had two solo shots in that game, one from Sweet Lou, one from Hojo. But it was an error by Whitaker that really led to the Tigers' loss, as the game was tied when that happened, and wasn't too long after that the Indians took the lead and, of course, went on to victory. So we have the Blue Jays coming to town, much better facing them at home than facing them in their home park exhibition stadium, where they have an extra 100% opportunities to hit home runs left-handed there. It's pretty crazy. And we're going to face the home run leader in all of baseball with Lloyd Moseby. So let's get on with today's game. As always, I appreciate everyone following along. Like and or subscribe to the channel. We've got Jack Morris on the mound today. He is our ace pitcher, and he is 7-1 with a 2.91 ERA. The current Blue Jays lineup are batting .235 against him. We're going to be short two pitchers today. We're going to be short Cappy, who went 2 2/3 innings, and Dave Gumpert, who pitched terrible. Once again, 3 straight games where he's given up runs. So we're thinking about sending him back down to the minors for a little more seasoning. And here's our lineup versus the right-hander, Jim Clancy. Kind of all of our regular guys in there versus right-handers, except for Terry Kennedy getting a start today. Also, I did something that I've never done. I brought up a player directly from Double-A. I don't normally do that, but Doug Baker would get a promotion to Triple-A at the what do you call it? The draft. That's when I usually bring players up to the next level. And so we're going to bring Doug Baker right to the Tigers. We sent Guy Solars down with his 1-for-29 start on the season. Okay, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup for today's game. Batting leadoff, playing center field, is Omar Moreno. Batting second in right field is Lynn Jones. Batting third in left field is Warren Cromartie. Batting cleanup and DHing is Lloyd Moseby. Batting fifth and catching today is Geno Petralli. Batting sixth, playing first base, is Tim Corcoran. Batting seventh, playing third base, is Paul Dade. Batting eighth and playing shortstop is Steve Davis. And batting ninth, playing second base, is Garth Iorg. Jack Morris pitching for the Tigers. As I mentioned, he's off to a good start. 9th start overall. He's 7-1 with a 2.91 ERA. 45 Ks in 58 2/3 innings pitched. He's only got one complete game. It was a shutout, but if you look at his log, you can see here he's had 2 other starts where he went 8 2/3 innings. So just missing complete games. He had another 8-inning start to begin this season, and he's coming off a start versus Kansas City where he went 7 2/3 innings, giving up 2 runs and having 5 strikeouts. He's won 4 starts in a row, and we need him to get us back to our winning ways today. His fastball tops out at 95 miles an hour, and the 28-year-old goes to free agency next year. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the Tigers' defensive alignment today. Gold Glovers at first, second, and left field with Henderson back in left field today. And Omar Moreno leading off against Jack Morris.
Play ball!
Moreno batting .293 with a home run on the season. Morris walks him. He is a speedster. He has 12 stolen bases already this year. So hopefully Kennedy is ready. Kennedy has a 81 arm rating. And a stolen base by Moreno gets him into scoring position for Jones. We're going to bring the outfield in. He would probably score on a base hit no matter what. There's a blister into center field. Lemon makes the catch. And Moreno holds. One down. What are we going to do for Cromartie? I think we're going to play straight away for Cromartie. Full count, and he ropes it into right center field. That'll get to the wall for a triple, and it's 1-0 Toronto. The Blue Jays have a team batting average of .280, so they are accustomed to clobbering teams. This is Cromartie's second triple on the season. So now we have to pull the infield in and force Moseby to go with a sac fly, perhaps. Moseby is the American League leader, actually all of baseball, 12 home runs. And there's a line drive to left. That should score Cromartie. It does. 2-0 Toronto. With two down, here's Geno Petralli. And Petralli flips it out to left center field. Henderson makes the easy catch. Damage is done, though. Toronto takes an early 2-0 lead. Let's do the Tigers lineup rundown. Batting leadoff, playing second base, is Sweet Lou Whitaker. Batting second in left field is Rickey Henderson. Batting third and DHing today is Kirk Gibson. Batting cleanup, playing third base, is Mickey Hatcher. Batting fifth, playing first base, is Eddie Murray. Batting sixth, playing shortstop, is Alan Trammell. Batting seventh and catching today is Terry Kennedy. Batting eighth in right field is Andre Dawson. And batting ninth in center field is Chet Lemon. Pitching for the Blue Jays is Jim Clancy, having a horrible season. His ninth start, 1-6 with a .692 ERA, 27 walks, 27 Ks, and 52 innings pitched. Opponents are batting .350 against him. He's given up 79 hits in those 52 innings pitched. He does have a complete game. His fastball tops out at 89 miles an hour. He's a ground ball pitcher 45% of the time. His fastball is his best pitch. It's rated an 82. He's got a slider. He's got a forkball. Overall rated a 78, so a below average starting pitcher. He goes to free agency at the end of the season. Right now he's earning $197,000 a year. Okay. Oh, he did pitch against Detroit, didn't he? Yeah, he's had 2 starts against the Tigers already. He lost on his first start of the year, giving up 5 earned runs in 6 innings, and then he went only 4 innings in his second start against Detroit, giving up 6 runs and 7 walks. Oh, my God. So Tigers need to be patient today. We'll get those 2 runs back. Here's Sweet Lou. Well, let's take a look at the Blue Jays defense. Almost forgot. They don't have any Gold Glovers on that team. And here is Sweet Lou leading off against Jim Clancy. And he walks. That's what we need. Let's get right back into this. Runner on first. We're going to let Rickey take a cut. He had the day off yesterday. Ground ball pounded right into the dirt to second, and a double play. Ouch. Rickey hits into a lot of double plays for a speedy guy. And then Gibson lines out to center field. We get the leadoff man, but he was erased on a double play. We go to the top of the second inning. Here is Tim Corcoran, former Tiger, leading off. He's another one of those lefties that is benefiting from home field advantage. Corcoran popping it up into foul ground on the third base side. There's one down. Next up, Paul Dade. Dade batting .283 with 3 home runs. He also pops it up into foul ground on the third base side. 2 quick outs for Morris. That'll bring up the shortstop, Steve Davis. And he strikes him out. First K for Morris today. A good bounce back inning. We go to the bottom of the second inning with Mickey Hatcher leading off. Hatcher strikes out. 1 down. Next up is Eddie Murray. Murray, ground ball to second. 2 outs for Clancy as Alan Trammell steps in. Trammell batting .280 with 5 home runs, and he hits a slow roller to first. And that'll do it. A 1-2-3 inning. We go to the top of the third. Garth Iorg leading off. It's Iorg, Moreno, and Jones. Iorg hits a line drive into center field, and Lemon makes the catch. 1 out. Omar Moreno up. He walked his first time up, and he drops a base hit in front of Rickey Henderson in the left. He's already got a stolen base today. We're going to play straight away with Lynn Jones up. And another stolen base. Okay, well, we don't really have a good solution at catcher right now. The best rated catcher that we have is actually Marty Party down in AAA. He's rated a 79 and an 88 with his arm. Morris walks his second batter. This is not looking good for Jack today. We need a double play here with Warren Cromartie up. String of lefties coming up next in the lineup. And Cromartie, I thought he was going to drop that in there for a duck snort. It is caught by Henderson. Good job. That prevented a run scoring. Doesn't get any easier here with Moseby. He had that sac fly that knocked in the second run. And Morris strikes him out. Nicely done. Second K for Morris. We go to the bottom of the third. Here's Terry Kennedy leading off the inning, looking for his first hit on the season. He pounds it right into the dirt. An error on the catcher, Petralli, allows Kennedy to be safe at first, and this is definitely a hit-and-run situation. Stay out of the double play here with Andre Dawson. Oh, no. As Kennedy steals second base on the strikeout of Dawson. I mean, that might be a first career stolen base. Who knows? That is a first career stolen base for Terry Kennedy. That probably should have been a strike him out, throw him out. I think I saw that Kennedy had a 55% chance of stealing second on his own. A sharp ground ball to second from Lemon. That'll allow Kennedy to get to third and leave it up to Whitaker to drive in that run. Whitaker 3 for 9 in his career with a home run against Clancy. And he just hits a high fly ball to center. And that is the third out. Tigers still do not have a hit. We head to the top of the fourth inning. Geno Petralli leading off, striking out looking. Seems like Morris has righted the ship. Third K for Jack. And then he comes back and gets Corcoran on a splitter. Look at the clumping, the clump right there. Morris hitting his mark. 2 down for Paul Dade, and Dade hits a ground ball right at Murray. Steps on the bag, and another 1-2-3 inning for Morris. We're going to the bottom of the fourth. Rickey Henderson leading off. There's the first hit for the Tigers today. Rickey on first. We're 2 runs down, but it's early, so we are going to send him. It's been a while since Henderson's been caught. I know that's a jinx, but we're going to send him here. And he does steal another bag. That is amazing. 28 stolen bases. Let's look at his log. The last time he was caught was April 29th. So how many is that in a row? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 in a row for Rickey. And he's standing on second, eager for Gibby to knock him in. Let's go, Gibby. Fly ball into right center field. It's not going to fall in. It's going to be caught. We're going to send Henderson to third. He is safe. Moreno has a pretty good arm out there in center field, so that was kind of risky. But it will give Hatcher a chance at a sac fly to drive in the Tigers' first run. And he gets a base hit to left. We'll take that. Henderson scores another RBI for Hatcher. That is his 30th RBI, team leading, as Murray maybe get a chance here to take the lead back. Hatcher on first. Here is Murray. Average down to 311, and he strikes out swinging. 3 Ks for Clancy. Trammell up next. 1-0 count, and he sends a fly ball to the left. That's an easy play for Cromartie. We go to the top of the 5th. Tigers get on the board. It's 2-1. Jack Morris at 67 pitches as he faces Steve Davis. Davis flips it out to the left. Henderson comes in, gets it. Nice catch, 1 down. Here's Garth Iorg. The last time we saw Garth Iorg, he was out in right field. They played him in right field in a sticky situation. They were short outfielders, and they played Damaso Garcia at second. Iorg flies out to the left. There's 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup with Moreno. I know this information is incorrect. It kind of bothers me. It says 1 for 1 with a walk. And we know Jack has pitched against the Blue Jays a couple times this year. Oh, come on, Morris. He plunks Moreno, maybe to make him feel a little pain for the stolen bases. Let's see, will Moreno get his 3rd stolen base today? Ground ball, base hit past Whitaker from Jones. Moreno has to hold. That is crazy with 2 outs. Why is he not on 3rd base? 2 down. Here is Warren Cromartie. And a ground ball to Trammell. Trammell throws him out. Nicely done. Okay, this has become a little bit more of an entertaining ball game now that we've tightened the score to 1. Terry Kennedy leading off. We have had no production from the catcher position this year. Very frustrating as Kennedy grounds out to first. Here's Dawson. He grounds out to short. His average is down to 246 now. The rumors of him being traded, he's not helping his cause. And Lemon grounds out, his average under 200. So, bottom of our lineup, not looking so good right now. We go to the top of the 6th. Take a look at the in-game stats. Player of the game so far, I think we have to give it to the guy who at least drove in a run. That's Hatcher. Morris starting off the 6th with 85 pitches, facing Lloyd Moseby. He walks him. I think Morris, you might call him effectively wild today. 3 walks, he's only given up 2 runs so far, but never good to walk the leadoff man. And then Moseby trying to steal second. That might have been a missed hit and run. His speed is solid, though. 87. He's now 3 for 6 on the year. And the bases are cleared. Good job by Kennedy. Throwing out Moseby. And then Petralli comes back with a base hit up the middle. So, runner on first. Here is Tim Corcoran. Corcoran 1 for 14 in his career versus Jack. Corcoran sends a fly ball to left center field. Henderson makes the catch. 2 down for Paul Dade. That looked like ball 4. Instead, he blasts it to right. Caught on the line by Dawson, and that'll do it. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Sweet Lou leading off. Lou 0 for 1. He has a walk today. He hits a comebacker to Clancy. 1 out. Next up is Rickey Henderson. Almost had a ground ball through the left side. Good range by the shortstop Davis. 2 outs. Who is this guy on the mound? Jim Clancy. His ERA was a 7. And now he's only given up 2 hits today. Gibby flies out to left center, and that'll do it. We're going to the top of the 7th inning, 2-1 Toronto. Steve Davis leading off. This at bat will probably get Morris over 100 pitches. It does. He strikes out Davis. 5 Ks for Jack. Garth Iorg up next. He pulls a ground ball to Hatcher. Hatcher tosses him out. 2 down. And Omar Moreno finally, for the first time today, will be put out as he lines out to Henderson and left. We're going to the bottom of the 7th inning. Tigers need to pounce here. We have 4, 5, and 6 due up, starting with Mickey Hatcher. Hatcher lines out to right. 1 down. Murray sends a fly ball to right. Tigers have got nothing going on today. Trammell lines it to left. Hey, it falls in for a hit. Do we want to risk it? No. We're going to hold Trammell at first. Do we want to try to steal, though? Below 70%. I don't like those odds. What is Trammell's stolen base percentage? He's got 6 out of 7. Oh, man. I think we just got to let Kennedy take a cut here. Full count, and he walks. There we go. All right, so the tied run is standing on second base for Dawson. Now, Dawson has been rough this year, but he was pretty clutch in situations like this. He did have 74 RBI last year, despite having a terrible OPS. So let's see if Dawson can come through for us against Clancy. Clancy over 100 pitches now. And did he get all of it? Get out of here! Yeah! 3-run home run from Dawson. You can tell by the crowd noise as it amplified there that there was a good shot that was going out, but I just couldn't tell. A 3-run home run for Dawson. That is his 4th homer on the season. That'll help out the OPS. Tigers finally get to Clancy as Chet Lemon, with 2 down, pops it up into foul ground. Dade wanders over and makes the catch. Damage is done. Tigers take the lead, 4-2. Now we're going to let Morris go after Lynn Jones. And we don't have Rucker, but the good news is Rucker is eligible to come back after today's game. So we'll have to bring in someone else as a lefty to get these lefty batters out. We're going to let Morris face Lynn Jones, though. And he gets a base at the center field. I should have known. That's going to do it for Morris. 112 pitches. Certainly a better final result than the way the game started. Who do we bring in? Do we bring in the creeper? Do we bring in Kami? Neither one of them I totally believe in. I want to bring in the creeper just so I could do the creeper voice, but it's really not the best decision. We're going to bring in Keith Comstock. We love Kami. The pitcher, his nickname is Kami. I just want to be clear. His 13th game, no record, a 4.40 ERA. 15 Ks in 14 and a third innings. We need some Ks right now. Opponents are batting .241 against him. Let's look at his log. It's been pretty effective. He got off to a terrible start, and then he was really great until that outing versus the Royals. I think we had to pitch him in a tough spot. He couldn't come through with us there. But he has, he has pitched against Toronto. Oh, both games were in Toronto, though, where lefties do well. And that's maybe why he gave up 4 runs in those 2 games and has been fighting his ERA back down ever since. So, okay, we got to believe in Comstock here. Tigers have a 2-run lead. Here's Warren Cromartie batting .283 versus lefties. This is a tough out. Comstock gets Cromartie to pop it up off the end of his bat. Trammell makes the catch. There we go. One down. Lloyd Moseby steps in. He's 0 for 1 on the day. He bats .283 versus lefties, and he just went deep. Tying the ball game up. A 2-run shot for the American League home run leader. That was his first home run, though, since May 8th. I said American League home run leader, but he is actually the all of baseball with 13 home runs. Comstock blows it. He walks Petralli. This will be his last batter here with Corcoran. Let's get a double play and get out of this. Strikes out Corcoran. We're going to bring in the right-hander, Dave Smith. Got a bunch of righties coming up. With a name like Dave Smith, it's kind of hard to have a nickname. If anybody can come up with any nicknames out there for Dave Smith, he's going to be with us for a while, although he does go to arbitration at the end of this year. I think he'll be maybe our future closer. But you see the numbers here, doing well. An opponent's batting average of 189. That is what we need right now from our reliever with Paul Dade up. Dade batting .221 versus righties. And he pops it up in a foul ground where I think Kennedy might make the play. He does. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Blue Jays come back with a 2-run home run by Moseby. I might have considered walking Moseby, but with Cromartie already on first, no, it was Jones that was already on first. With that base hit, there was not a base open, so it was a risky scenario. Jim Clancy still in there with Lou Whitaker leading off. Lou lines it to left. There's one down. Here's Rickey Henderson. We need Rickey to get on base. And a base into center field. There we go. That was a 3-1 count. Henderson, you know he's going. Everybody in the park knows he's going. 76% chance of stealing second base. Clancy officially tired at 115 pitches. Here we go. Gibby at the plate. We're sending Henderson. Pitch out, and he is safe at second. Stolen base number 29. It's so much more fun when Henderson is unstoppable on the base path, unlike the first two seasons. All right, runner on second, one down, 1-0 count to Gibby. Gibby 0 for 3 on the day. Hits a fly ball to left center field. I don't think that's going to be deep enough for Henderson yet. That's a go-ahead run on second, where you don't want the third out at third. We will give our RBI man, Mickey Hatcher, a chance here to drive in the go-ahead run. Henderson on second, 2 down. Here we go. Clancy still in the game, 121 pitches. And Hatcher scorches into center field. Just scrapes the wall for a 2-run home run. That is Hatcher's 4th home run on the season, 32 RBI now. And the Tigers retake the lead 6-4. And that was one pitch too much for Clancy. They're going to bring in Steve Centeni, who is their closer, probably the worst rated closer in the game. 75 overall. He is 8 out of 9 in save opportunities, this not being one of them. And actually, just in general, pretty decent overall numbers. So, having a good year. Okay, Eddie Murray with 2 down, facing Steve Centeni. And Murray flies out to center. He's 0 for 4 on the day. Tigers are going to the top of the 9th inning. Time to bring the closer in. It is Roger Weaver. And yes, sadly enough, we no longer have the Roger Weaver theme song. Freddie suggested that I hum the lyrics, but we're just going to skip that for now. Weaver going for his 9th save. He's got no blues. Opponents are batting 130 against him. 8 walks, 8 strikeouts. He's never had a good ratio. His fastball tops out at 89 miles an hour, but his sinker is his out pitch. He's got a good splitter too. Good 2-pitch closer. At this point in his career, in our sim, he's been one of the most reliable pitchers, but I have a feeling he's going to ask for a lot of money, and we will probably have to let him go, which is going to be a hard thing to do, but we're prepping for it. Okay, we're going to bring in a defensive replacement. Oh, wait, we don't have Solars to play third. Oh, I hadn't thought about that. Is Hojo better? I don't think he is defensively. He's rated an 82. His arm is a 78. And Hatcher is rated a 84. His arm's a 84. So, wow, this is weird not being able to do that. What's Doug Baker at third? 86 with an 87 arm. Do we bring in the rookie defensively? No, we don't. Not today. So we're going to go with Hatcher and Steve Davis. 1 for 3 in his career against Roger Weaver, and Weaver walks him. That is exactly what we did not want to happen. This could get ugly. We are going to pull the third baseman in, Hatcher, in case Iorg drops down a bunt. That runner at first doesn't mean anything. That looked like a ball four again. A ground ball to second, though. We get the lead runner, and that will bring up Omar Moreno, who's a lefty. Weaver gets lefties out pretty well. I know he's not going to bunt. He's not a good bunter. We are going to guard the lines. Try to prevent an extra base hit if possible. 1 down, runner on first. Here's Omar Moreno. And he walks Moreno. Okay. Well, Lynn Jones, he's a righty. This might be the last batter. We might have to bring in the creeper here in the 9th. Outfield is going to be pulled in. 1 down. Here we go. Lynn Jones, 3-2 count. And he walks. The bases loaded. That is bullshit. It's time to bring the creeper in. I've never really been in a position like this, guys, where you're going to count on me. I usually just like to be an observer, a silent observer, but I'll give it my best shot. Okay, so we're going to play back. We need a double play here. A base hit will tie the ball game, but we need a double play. So we're going to play double play depth and see how this plays out. Paul Gibson, lefty on lefty, and as we know, Cromartie hits lefties pretty well. And a base hit. 2 runs score. The game is tied, and we have to pull the infield in now. Oh, man, this is crap. And Lloyd Moseby's up. Here we go. Full 3-1 count, and he walks him. Not the worst thing to happen, but we got to pull the infield in again. Tigers have walked 4 batters in this inning and are on the verge of giving this game away. Paul Gibson, bases loaded, 1 down. Here's the catcher. Infield in. And that's the ball game. Shit. We are getting moguled here in the 9th inning. Ground ball to third. That'll do it. 4 runs by the Blue Jays. And if you take a look here at the inning by inning scoring, from the bottom of the 7th on, what is that, 5? That's 11 runs scored. Let's see if the Tigers can at least make it interesting here. We have Trammell leading off with Kennedy and Dawson. Here's Trammell leading off the bottom of the 9th inning. A base hit up the middle. Okay. Here we go. Terry Kennedy. We're going to hit and run with Kennedy. He does have above average contact. He's got good power too. But we're going to try to hit and run, get things in motion. Oh no. Hey, there's Kennedy's first hit. Trammell goes to third. It's 1st and 3rd. Nobody out, and Kennedy will be pinch ran for by, wow, we have a bunch of slow guys. Okay, so we're going to bring in Doug Baker to pinch run. His speed is the same as Hojo's. So we're going to save Hojo, though, because we might need him as a switch hitter. He might get a chance here to bat. Okay, so Baker on first, Doug Baker. This is his debut. It's first and third, nobody out, and absolutely hitting and running with Andre Dawson. Dawson 1 for 3. He had that 3-run home run in the 7th that gave us a ton of hope. Base hit through the left side. Trammell scores. Baker holds at second. Nobody out. We have nobody else in the bullpen, by the way. If we tie the game up, it's Gibson until his arm falls off or he gets arrested. So here is Chet Lemon. We are going to pull Lemon. We're going to bring Greg Brock in. The Brockness Monster. Batting .339 versus right-handers. This could be a double play, but we got to trust in our Brock. And Centenni, again, not a great option for a closer. 3-1 count, and he walks. The bases are loaded for Lou. So now we are definitely not going to use, we're not going to use Johnson in a pinch hitting situation since we made it back to the top of the lineup. So we're going to bring in Hojo to run for Brock. Stay out of the double play. That is the goal. And we've got Lou up. You know what? I'm not going to go for a sac fly. I am going to go for the win on a base hit. Now, if this doesn't work, we might be in trouble. But we're going to let Lou take a swing. Bases loaded. Nobody out. He's got to just take a cut. And he walks the tying run in, folks. What a debacle the ninth inning has been for both teams, and it's going to be up to Rickey Henderson to win the ball game. There's nobody out. Bases loaded. Rickey batting .309 versus right-handers. Here we go. Ground ball to second. And they go home, but that doesn't make sense. The infield wasn't pulled in. I guess I like that the game did that, but that's not. I mean, without having the infield pulled in, how would I know that that was the play they were going to make? I don't like that. But now we are in a sticky spot as Gibby's up, and we want a sac fly. So here we go. Sac fly from Gibson, not a double play. Let's go. 0-2 count. And Gibson takes strike 3 looking, and we are about to completely blow this opportunity. It is Mickey Hatcher up, and Hatcher is the one guy you would want in this situation. He's 2 for 4 with the home run today. Please, we don't want to go back to the 9th inning. Here we go, Mickey Hatcher. Bases loaded, 2 out. Ground ball up the middle. And the play is made. We've got free baseball. It is exciting at the very least. We should have won that. We had bases loaded, no outs with the winning run on third, and we could not get it done. Gibson, by the way, 0 for 5. And he has been unreliable. And all we've got is Gibson on the mound, Paul Gibson. We have nobody else to go to. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. We're taking a look here. Yeah, we've got no one else for the rest of the ball game. So it is the creeper. His endurance is 39, so he could probably go about 40 pitches before he gets tired. But that's not the problem. The problem is he's got a bunch of righties to face coming up. All light hitting. Well, Dade's got some pop, but otherwise they're light hitters. There's a base hit. Oh, shit biscuits. I forgot to change center field. I got all excited. We got a bunch of shit here we got to fix. Okay, I'm scoring a lot, but this is frustrating. Mistake. What are we going to do here? Infield is fine. So we're going to put Parrish in a catcher. And we're going to move Dawson to center and Wilson to right. Okay. All right. Leadoff man is on. Here's Steve Davis. Will Dade be going against Parrish? He just came in, right? And he was going. And Parrish guns him down. We'll take it. Nicely done. All right. Bases are empty now for Davis. Here's an 0-2 count. Ground ball to short. Trammell throws him out. 2 down for Garth Iorg. And Iorg toes it right into the dirt. Oh, I thought for sure that was going to be an out. Error. Instead, we go to the bottom of the 10th inning, and our old buddy Dave Tobick comes in to pitch. This is his 10th appearance on the season. 1-1 with a .497 ERA, 7 Ks in 12 2/3 innings. The opponents are batting .271 against him. 1 save, 1 Bluey. His fastball tops out at 90 miles an hour. He's a 42% ground ball pitcher. Changeup is his best pitch, just above average, and his fastball just below average. Overall rated a 77. He goes to arbitration at the end of the season. Okay, here we go. Tobick. We've got Murray, Trammell, and Parrish due up. Murray, absolutely horrible today. 0 for 5 with 2 strikeouts. Next up is Alan Trammell. He kicked off the 9th with a base hit. Here he grounds out to second, and that will leave it up to Lance Parrish. First at bat today, and he nubs it back to Tobick. 1-2-3, we're going to the 11th inning. The longer this game goes, the odds go into Toronto's favor. Omar Moreno leading off. Striking him out. Good job by the creeper. Striking out Moreno. Here's a right-hander. It is Lynn Jones. We're going to pull the outfield in. Ground ball to short. Good range by Trammell. Tossing him out. 2 down. That will bring up Warren Cromartie. He's 2 for 5, 3 RBI today. And a base hit to center field. That's going to bring up Lloyd Moseby. There is no room to walk this guy. We have to go after him here. 39 pitches for Gibson, 41 now. And a base hit to center field. Cromartie holds at second. All right. Okay. Outfield being pulled in. Here's Petralli. Trying to prevent that run from scoring on a base hit. And a base hit to right. Cromartie scores, and the Blue Jays take the lead. All right. First and third for Tim Corcoran. Corcoran 0 for 5 today. And he walks. Gibson is tuckered out. 55 pitches, and he's going to have to suck it up here. With Paul Dade up. Dade batting .452 versus lefties. He absolutely crushes them. How bad is this going to be? Here we go. Oh, it's an infield single. That will score a run. It is 10-8. RBI single for Dade. Wilson's given up 7 hits now. Here's Steve Davis. Strikes out. All right. Well, it has come to this. Bottom of the 11th. Tigers down 2. We've been fighting all ball game, so it's not over yet. That's for sure. Here's Andre Dawson. 2 for 4 with a home run. He might be player of the game as he pops it up. There's one down. Iorg making the catch. Glenn Wilson getting his first at-bat of the game. And a base hit to left. There we go. Wilson keeps us alive. Here is Lou Whitaker. Now, we're going to let Whitaker take a cut. He's on a home run streak right now. And a 2-run shot will tie it up. Also, could be a double play. We'll see. Here's Sweet Lou. Lou walks. Okay. Keeping it interesting. We don't have anybody on the bench, right? Yeah. I mean, we've used every player available to us. First and second, 1 out. Tobek's butthole puckering up a little bit here. And a ground ball to third from Henderson. Okay. We get the force out at second. And a chance here for Gibson to redeem himself. 0 for 5 on the day with a strikeout. All we need is a base hit to keep it moving. Or hell, give us a 3-run home run. Let's end it right here, Gibby. 1-0 count. Ground ball to third. And that is the ball game. Blue Jays win 10-8. That was a pretty good ball game considering the way it started. A lot of offense. The Tigers have lost 2 in a row now. We definitely struggle when our bullpen is not fully available. No trade offers. Let's take a look at the standings. Yankees close it to 3 games. Baltimore 8 games back. Let's take a look at the West. California 6.5 up on Seattle. National League. The bets are hanging in there 3.5 up. Although Montreal is on a 5-game winning streak. And San Diego has tied with Atlanta for the lead in the West, as Atlanta has lost 5 in a row. Dodgers have lost 4 in a row. I think this is the first time I've seen San Diego ever in first place in our sim, and I believe they have a bunch of pitchers injured. No? Yeah, they've got 2 starting pitchers. No, I'm sorry. It's just 1 starter and 2 relievers that are injured right now. So, okay. Let's take a look at headline news. Brainiac Baseball Daily Beat. Ramirez shuts out Milwaukee 3-0. Nicely done by Alan Ramirez. He is the ace of that staff. 9 innings, no earned runs, 2 hits, a 2-hitter. And Ray Smith, the catcher, went 1 for 4 with the home run. Next up, Ron Washington's 4 hits helped Minnesota sink the Red Sox 11-3. The number 9 hitter, Ron Washington, has 4 hits. Average at 300. Nice. Dave Engel, 1 for 6 with 3 RBI. That's production in your 1 hit. And Mike Hart went 1 for 3. Okay, what else we got here? Tigers lose in spite of Dawson's 4 RBI. He's probably going to be the player of the game. Dawson went 2 for 5. He had a home run. They didn't mention that. Lloyd Moseby. Lloyd. Gosh, he is absolutely tearing us a new one. He went 2 for 3 with 2 walks, a home run. Scored 2 runs, knocked in 3. Petralli went 3 for 5. And Warren Cromartie went 3 for 6. Those left-handers in the middle of that lineup, including Corcoran, I mean, they are just so, I mean, I don't know why they don't have a better record. If they had a couple more starting pitchers, that team would be in contention probably. Let's take a look at transactions. There is a trade. One of, some significance here. Mike Hart, who just made the headline news, is going to be traded from the Minnesota Twins to the New York Mets. And what I don't understand, they have so many outfielders. In return, the Mets are sending John Pasella, who has not pitched in the major league since 1979, and still not going to make this team. He goes to AAA. Was that like a free agent issue? No, he's going to go to arbitration next year. That's a weird trade. Because Minnesota, they just traded for a center fielder, Milt Thompson, and they have Mookie Wilson. So very strange. There is a retirement in there from Toronto. Greg Thayer retires. He was actually their closer at one point. But he calls it a career. And then we have a couple injuries here. Terry Forster of the Dodgers is going to miss 6 days. He is a reliever for them. And then Lance McCullers Sr. Wait, we just saw that yesterday. So I don't know how this all got mixed up. And then another Mike Hart. This is the other Mike Hart for the Rangers. And he is going to miss 5 days. Okay, that's a lot of nothing right there. Let's pull up the box score and get out of here. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and or subscribe to the channel. It turned out to be a pretty long game day with all that offense at the end. I appreciate it if you stuck around. That was nice of you. Player of the game is going to be Andre Dawson. He had his 4th home run. He had 4 RBI. Mickey Hatcher deserves some recognition too. The Creeper did not pitch well, but he really helped us out there, going 2 2/3 innings. Roger Weaver, wow. He was due to get blown up. And did he ever? He walked 3 out of the 4 batters he faced. And Paul Gibson gave up 3 runs as well. So ruining Jack Morris's decent appearance. He was responsible for one of the runs there in the 8th inning. So Jim Clancy pitched well, and Dave Tobick gets the win in relief, going 2 innings. He's now 2-1 on the season. Okay, that's it. We're going to come back tomorrow with Game 2 of the 3-game series. If anything, this is an exciting team to watch, the Blue Jays. We'll see what they have in store for us tomorrow. Until then, everyone, have a great night.